I just heard a video. If we listen to people long enough, they will expose themselves, you know? Just say, oh, it's not a man that we're looking for. We're looking for a woman. She is the beneficiary and the executor. There's only one executor, honey, and that's Yah. Yah is the executor because he has set out executive orders that shall not be changed, shall not be added to nor taken away from. Man that he made first out of clay of the dust, breathed into his nostrils his spirit, his life. Makes the man the administrator. Hence, the man administrates when he comes inside of the woman. The woman would be the trustee, being she is trusted with the seed that has been placed inside of her womb, in her egg. She is trusted to give the child nourishment and information. The child is the beneficiary. Thus, everything the executor, administrator, and trustee has done should be beneficial to the child. This order will never change. Hence, how could the man be the trustee? He does not carry the seed inside of his womb. I mean, he doesn't carry the baby, excuse me. He carries the seed, but not the baby. So how can he be trusted? He has only half of the equation. He has the seed. So he's already has a position of administrator. Hence it comes out of him into her. That's called administering. This language, once again, you can be fooled real quick if you listen to a person long enough and they're talking all this philosophical crap. I'm not bashing anyone because maybe it was out of ignorance. But how can it be out of ignorance when you already know that the man does the administering and the woman is the one who carries the baby for 9 months? That has to be a trustworthy person. That's why men, hey, you can't get mad. I can't get mad if you don't have a good trustee. Well, yes, that trustee is the one that suffers, and that's why a lot of women is suffering because you worked or accepted from a bad administrator. We all know if the administration is foul, guess what? Everything else is going to be foul. So let us not be fooled by senseless talk. Sure, it's geared into some good areas, but hey, ladies, understand you have the most important job there is, and that's to be found trustworthy. You carry the future kings and queens of this earth. And Yah is holding you responsible. That's why he causes the labor pains and the pain thereof to show the responsibility that you have. That's why the administrator has to work twice as hard to appease the trustee. That's why the child, the beneficiary, either suffers or is blessed. I just had to jump on and say that real quick because, like I said, that video just threw me for a loop. I'm not going to call out the name. Hence, I don't know if it was done out of ignorance. But anytime he said that they poured out drink offerings to her, they worshipped her. And they talking about her in the sky. What is that? Is that the Aquarius sign, the woman? I'm not a woman basher. I'm under the Gemini sign. So I sympathize with the woman and I praise her at the same time. I love women. But I also empathize with the man. We don't need sympathy. I am a man. We need respect. We need honor. Honor means to prefer one above thyself. When you honor your mother and your father, you prefer them over yourself. I had things to do today. I preferred my mother over it. Did I still kick like a little kid a little bit? I did. Because I knew what it was. I knew it was a trial, it was a test, it was an attack all at the same time to pull me off my square, to pull me off the things that I actually needed to get done. But guess what, Yah? Yah is good. He showed me how to manage that time, and I had enough time to do everything. Honor my mother, put her first, help her out, see about her and her needs, and put in legal work. You see what I'm saying? Whole packet. Yeah. Ran copies myself and everything. I don't have an assistant. Got everything done. Went and got me a euro. Now I'm sitting back, about to relax, because it has been a busy week, and the start of next week will be eventful, but it'll be overpowering with joy and overjoyous. Because when you are upright and you are focusing on being better, like I said, I faced many adversities in my time, and everybody has, but it's how we deal with them. It's how we learn from them and grow from them. It's how we defeat them. It's what matters. Because if you lose and you're defeated, well, you still got to do it over again. So, I suggest you do it right the first time and you see what it truly is. And I told my mother. We went to 2 different doctor offices that she didn't even have appointments. I said, you don't know what this was, but this was for you to try to pull me off of what I had to do. And it was also a test to see if I would honor Yah's word. Whenever you honor Yah, you honor other people automatically. Thus, we are all beneficiaries. So, I wanted to clear that up, and I thank you guys once again for listening. If anyone hears this transmission, be blessed, be fruitful, multiply.